Our next guest is a private contractor who has indeed submitted bids, plans for building the border wall. His name is James Flanagan with JK Construction, Flanagan Construction, and he's with us right now. James, welcome to the program. Good to see you.
Oh, good morning. Thank you for having me.
Now, you're based in California, that's correct?
That's correct. San Francisco, and I also do work in the Sacramento area.
Well, you must know that there is a proposal in the state of California that anyone like you who bids on the wall cannot bid on any contract in the state of California. You must be aware of that.
Yes, sir, I'm aware of that, and it's very disturbing.
Well, what are you going to do about it?
Well, I'm hoping that just me being on your show and just trying to advocate for hopefully these other businesses to get together and fight this. I mean, this is, I think, a perfect example of government tyranny. This is basically our tax dollars that we pay to the state, and our, even our employees are being used against us. And I think that's a perfect example of tyranny. How do you mean?
Hold on a second. Your employees are being used against you. What does that mean?
No, I don't mean my employees, but I mean just everyone as a whole. I mean, all these businesses, I mean, we all have employees. I mean, and basically, I mean, we pay taxes here and we do business here. And, and basically, these politicians that are, paid with our tax dollars are basically turning against us.
Okay, now, you have put in a bid for what part of the building of the wall?
Well, I submitted a concept to the wall. We haven't submitted any bids yet. Basically, it's in phase one, which is, like you're correct in saying, it's at 4 o'clock Eastern time today is the deadline. At this point, there'll be a down selection from there, and then they'll be looking for prices. But for right now, for a company my size, it's really a long shot. I mean, it's just something I wanted to try to be a part of. And I just gave it my best shot, and we'll see what happens.
All right, James, tell me honestly now, are you part of this for political reasons, because you want to see the border wall built? You're very much with President Trump. Is this a political decision on your part?
Well, yes, sir, it is. I mean, it is a business decision. It would be an excellent opportunity for my company, but I support our president 100%. I think this wall is the foundation of us rebuilding our country, and this is something we need. And it needs to be a powerful statement for us to basically stand up and start fighting for what we need to happen in this country to start fixing things.
I'm going to show you some evidence that suggests that maybe some of the people in California are actually on your side. I've got a poll, and it comes from the University of California, Berkeley, of all places, and it says, listen to this, 53% of California Democrats want their party to work with President Trump. James Flanagan, I'm very surprised to see that. I didn't think that California Democrats wanted to have anything to do with President Trump at all, but maybe there's some support for your side of the argument. What do you say?
Well, I'd say I think they're right. I think that'd be the right thing to do. I think these cities that are coming out and proposing to boycott companies like mine and others, they're basically hurting people that probably voted for them. I don't know if they really thought this through, or maybe they don't even care. But I think, yeah, I mean, what our president's trying to do is do what's best for us. And we just come to a point in our history that if we don't do this now, I think we're going to be in a lot of trouble. Right. So I think we're out of time, and I think if anyone in their right mind and has common sense should support his agenda, and because he has everyone's best interest in mind. We all want to own businesses and live the American dream and earn a living and support our families and hire people and provide good jobs. And I mean, that's what I want to do, and I know that's what a lot of others want to do. Right. And we just want a fair playing field to do that.
James Flanagan with JK Flanagan Construction. The best of luck to you, sir, and we appreciate you being on the show. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.